Theorem of angle between tangent and secant. Now, first we'll understand what is the meaning of tangent and secant. Tangent, we already know what it is. What is a tangent? Can anyone define and tell me in simple words? What is the meaning of tangent? Can anyone tell me? Yes, Anil.
In tangent we prove opposite.
What is the meaning of a tangent?
Mm.
So when we
Yes,
draw
Zara.
a circle and there is one line going, matlab, like it goes like that to the circle, and there's one point that touches the circle. That is called a
Circumference.
tangent.
Circumference.
Yeah, circumference.
A
Correct.
line which passes through the circumference of the
Circumference.
circle is called as a tangent. So, suppose this is a circle. If it passes through just a circumference, that is called as tangent. And secant is what? Secant is a line which passes through the circle. Passes through the circle. Okay, this doesn't touch the circle, it passes through the circle. This is called as a secant. Now, there is a connection between tangent and secant. Let's see what it is. Dheeraj, read. If an angle has its vertex.
If an angle has its vertex on the circle, its one side touches the circle and the other intersects
Wait,
the
if
circle.
an angle has its vertex on the circle. Now let's imagine the first angle. Angle ABC, it has the vertex here on the circle. Vertex is what? Two rays, they join together and they join at which point? That point is called as the vertex. So in this angle, there is B as the vertex. Angle has its vertex on the circle. Its one side touches the circle. So can you see this one side? This side is touching the circle and the other side intersects the circle. So this side is intersecting the circle or passing through the circle in one or more point. One or more point means B already it is there which is passing through the circle and even A. Then the measure of the angle means an angle is formed here, no? So that angle is half the measure of the intercepted arc. Intercepted arc means the arc which is inside the mouth of the angle. Now this is your angle. This is inside the mouth of the angle. That is called as your intercepted arc. So here there are three possibilities. Your angle which is formed, an angle is formed there said. This angle can be a right angle, an acute angle, or an obtuse angle. Okay, that's the reason we have to prove all three possibilities. Now what we have to say, what we have to prove, that this angle, all these three, same answer for all the three angles. But we have to prove all the three possibilities. Why? Because there are three types of angles. So this angle is half of the intercepted arc. Means this particular angle is half of this arc, this particular angle half of this arc, and this particular angle half of this. Everything which is inside the mouth of the angle. Okay. Give me a thumbs up if you understood the statement. Okay. Let's continue now. Given. Let angle ABC be an angle. So everywhere there is same angle. Here also ABC, here also ABC, here also ABC. A, B, C. Vertex B lies on the circle with center M. So vertex B lies on the circle with center M. Here also same thing. Here also same thing. Side BC touches the circle at B. Can you see side BC touches the circle at point B everywhere? Side BC touches the circle at point B. Side BA intersects the circle at A. This side intersects at A. This side also intersects at A. This side also intersects at A. Arc ADB is intercepted by angle ABC. So this is the arc that is intercepted. Here also ADB, here also ADB, and here also arc AD. Okay. Everything is same, but the angles are different. Remember, three different angles. The proof, whatever answer you get, will be the same thing, but the angles have to be different. Why? Because we should know that if the angle is this type or this type, will this proof apply to that also? So let's start. To prove angle ABC is half of measure arc ADB. This is for all three. Here also ABC should be half of ADB, ABC half of ADB, here also ABC half of ADB. Let's start. Our first case. What is the first case? Number 1. Center M lies on the arm BA. Center M lies on this arm BA. Okay. So if like this type of scenario happens, what type of an angle is formed? Can you see here? A right angle. Correct. This is a right angle, and according to our theorem, tangent is perpendicular to radius. We learned the first theorem. A tangent is perpendicular to radius. So this angle is how much? 90 degree. Correct. So if this angle is 90 degree, so this becomes what? What is this AB called as? Diameter. And if AB is called as a diameter, why this is called diameter? Because MB is the radius. This is 90. Tangent is perpendicular to radius. Tangent not perpendicular to chord. Tangent not perpendicular to secant. The theorem says what? Tangent perpendicular to radius. So if you know that this is a tangent and this is 90, so obviously this will be called as radius. And if this is radius, then this entire thing is diameter. Correct? Now, angle ABC is equal to MBC is 90. So ABC and MBC, one and the same angle, 90 degree. So if this angle is 90, so obviously this arc will be nothing but 180 degrees. Correct? Why? Semicircle. How semicircle? Diameter. This is a diameter. So this will be obviously a semicircle. Okay. So arc ADB is a semicircle. So measure of arc ADB is 180. So measure of this arc is 180 degree. Now let's see the first statement which we already proved. The first case we already proved. ABC is 90 and this arc is 180. And what we had to prove? What we had to prove?
Sir, angle
Angle
ABC
ABC
is half of
What we had to
RAM.
prove? ABC half of ADB. Here ABC is half of ADB. Yes, proved. ABC is 90 and ADB is 180. So 90 is half of 180. So first case is done. Proved. Please give me a thumbs up if the first case are understood. Okay. Let's go to the second case now. In the figure, second figure, M lies in the exterior of the angle now. Can you see this is your angle? Please pay full attention. This is your angle and M is outside. Okay. This is a different case. Here ABC is an acute angle, less than 90 degree. Here what was happening? M was on the angle. Here it is outside the angle. Okay. What happens if it is outside? Let's draw MA and MB. MA is drawn and MB is also drawn. Okay. Now MA and MB becomes what? What is MA and MB?
Radius.
Radius. And radius of the same circle are equal. So MA and MB are congruent to each other. And if MA and MB are congruent to each other, then this angle and this angle also equal to each other. Why? Isosceles triangle, or we can say angles opposite to congruent sides. Correct? 1 minute, please be online. One student is joined new, so he's excited to join the lecture. Let me just give him a reality check. Where he's gone. Connecting to audio. 1 minute. Hi Roshan. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, Roshan, your class is at 4 o'clock. And now 10th standard class is going on.
Okay, sir.
Okay, see you at 4 o'clock.
Okay,
Bye,
sir.
Bye, Roshan. Okay. See, students are so excited to come for the lecture. And here I have to force. Who have to force? Oh, nobody. Well, also coming. No problem. Also good. Ah. So what we do here, draw MA and MB. Okay. MA and MB, both are radius. So these angles are congruent. Let's assume that both the angles are x. Let us assume that both the angles are equal to x. Can you see it's already there in the figure? X, x, correct? Okay. Now angle MBC is 90 degrees. This angle is 90. MBC, not ABC. MBC is 90 degrees. Right? Yes? Yes? Okay. What I want you to do is now, from here, I want you all to write up to here. Please write fast. Write fast. From where I have marked, from here to here. Write in the handwriting what you can understand, but write it super fast. Finish writing? Finished? All finished? Arey, yaar, so slow. Wala. It fast. Zara finished also. Okay, now at least finish. So much time I gave. Pali is playing join. Coming in, going out. Coming in, going out. In the figure up to tangent theorem.
Excuse me, Glenn.
Yes.
Glenn, can you please repeat that second one again? Because my internet connection.
Which second one I have to repeat again?
Glenn, this second figure is there, no, you were explaining. So,
Figure I was explaining. 1 minute, huh? Sure. I didn't explain anything of second figure still. This part you're talking about,
yes, Glenn.
but I didn't explain only anything.
Okay.
I just told you to write. I told you to write this from year to year.
Okay.
The only thing I said is this center lies outside the angle. Then both the radiuses are equal to each other. So therefore, isosceles triangle, according to isosceles triangle, angles opposite to congruent sides are also equal. And we assume both the angles to be x. Done writing, done writing. Let's continue. Let's continue.
Yes.
Let's continue. Oh. Okay. Now you'll have written all that. Okay. Now what we have done here, we assume angle MBA is equal to angle MAB, that is equal to x. Let MBA be equal to angle MAB equal to x, and we assume that let this angle ABC be equal to y. This is our assumption. Okay. Now let's start. In triangle AMB, okay, see this triangle AMB. Angle AMB plus angle MBA plus angle MAB is equal to what?
180 degree.
180.
One.
Yes, correct. Why? Sum of all angles of a triangle is 180. Now AMB का measure नहीं है. So angle AMB, we keep it as it is. MBA x, MAB x equal to 180. Okay. So angle AMB plus 2x is equal to 180. Correct? How 2x? X plus x कितना होता है? 2x.
2x.
Okay. So therefore angle AMB is equal to 180. 2x comes this side becomes minus 2. Till you're understood, please give me a thumbs up. This is what is written here. Here they wrote direct. They have not done any method. I hope you all understood the method. Okay, simple. Angle MBC. Now see angle MBC. Let me erase this. Yes, angle MBC, this entire angle. Angle MBC is nothing but this angle plus this angle. Angle addition property. Yes. Why these people come so early? 20 minutes are there and they are coming for what? I don't understand. Okay. Where were we? So MBC is equal to this angle plus this angle, angle addition property. Okay. Now MBA is X. What is MBA? MBA is X, right? So we write X here. ABC is Y. So we write Y. Okay. And how much is the measure of MBC?
90
Tangent
degree.
perpendicular to radius? 90. So 90 is equal to X plus Y. X plus Y is equal to 90. Till here, if you understood, please give me a thumbs up. Till here, if you understood, please give me a thumbs up. Oh, now see. X plus Y equal to 90. So here what I do is I multiply 2 throughout. 2 into X is 2X. 2 into Y is 2Y. And 2 into 90 is 180. So this is what is there here. Correct? So 2X plus 2Y is equal to 180. Done. Next. Now see triangle AMB. See triangle AMB. We erase this also. Triangle AMB. Two X plus angle AMB. How we got this? Can you see this statement? And can you see this statement?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So in this triangle AMB, angle AMB, same thing written here. What I wrote here, plus 2X is equal to 180 degrees. Same thing written here. Okay, nothing different. 2X plus angle AMB is 180 degrees. Now see this statement and see this statement. Both are equal to 180. Both are equal to 180. Right hand side equal. So left hand side also equal. What is the left hand side? 2X plus 2Y. So we write here 2X plus 2Y. 2X plus angle AMB. So we write here 2X plus angle AMB because both are equal. Now what happens next? 2X cut. Left hand side, right hand side. What remains? 2Y is equal to angle AMB. Correct? 2Y equal to angle AMB. So if 2Y is equal to angle AMB, so suppose we bring 2 in the denominator down. So Y is equal to half of angle AMB. Right? 2 comes down. Don't see here now. Don't see this. Don't see this. Don't see this. See what I'm writing here. 2Y is equal to angle AMB. So Y is equal to half of angle AMB. Okay. Now what is Y according to the diagram?
Angle AB.
Angle ABC.
ABC.
Angle ABC is equal to half of angle AMB. Correct? Correct? Now AMB is central angle. and central angle is always equal to the corresponding minor arc. So angle ABC is equal to half of, what is the angle opposite central angle?
Arc
ADB.
Arc
ADB.
Measure
ADB.
of arc ADB.
Measure
This is what they wrote. They have done all shortcut direct. You all have to understand. Got it? Clear? Yes. Shake your head like this. Shake your head. Shake your head. Shake your head. Now let me clear this up. Now the third figure is very simple. We have an obtuse angle here, and point M is in the interior. Okay. With the help of this figure, fill in the blanks and write the proof. Which ray is opposite to ray BC? Which ray is opposite to ray BC?
BE.
Yes. Who said that?
Sir Zara.
Zara. Okay. So ray BE is opposite to ray BC. Angle ABE. Can you see angle ABE is equal to half of what? We just proved in the second case.
ADB.
ADB.
AD.
No. Angle.
RKFB.
Correct. Who's
AB.
that? Who's that?
Uh,
Nayan.
Dheeraj. Sir, I told.
Sorry. Dheeraj. Little Nayan also said. So angle ABE is half of ABE is half of this arc, no? AFB. ABE is half of AFB. We just proved in the previous case. Okay. So look here now. 180 minus what is equal to half of AFB? Can anyone tell me this? Think. This is BE. This is arc AFB. 180 minus what is equal to half of measure arc AFB?
Sir, 90.
180 minus 90, Ayush is saying. Any other answer, anyone?
Sir,
Think.
measure arc ADB.
Measure arc ADB. He's saying measure arc ADB. We are writing something in place of ABE. And we have written something called as linear pair. So think. Think. ABE के जगह पे we are writing this statement. And we are writing linear pair. Can anyone use your brains and tell me? If you are telling me, that means you all are 100% passing in geometry in 10th standard.
Length angle
Pass
ABC.
Angle ABC.
ABC.
Nayan is saying angle ABC. Zara also said something.
Yeah, sir. Angle ABC.
Superb. Pallavi, Zara and Nayan are passing 10th 100%. Clap for you all. Others are not failing and they are passing 100%. Brains are working faster. Very good. Angle ABC, correct. How angle ABC? See the figure. Angle ABE plus angle ABC is equal to 180 degree. Linear pair. So therefore, angle ABE is 180 minus AB. So here what will come? ABC. Now what next? That is equal to, now this is half of measure arc AFB. So half of measure arc 360 minus what? Arc.
AEB.
No, AEB is not even joined, Sanjana. Try again.
ADB.
Correct. ADB. Padmaja said ADB.
Yeah.
Wow. Very nice. Ayush also superb. So why we write ADB? Because sum of all arcs of a circle is 180 degree. So this arc plus this arc is equal to 180 degree. Okay. So in place of AFB we write 360 minus ADB. So we write here measure arc ADB. So therefore, same thing written here. 180 minus ABC is 180 minus half of measure arc ADB. How we got 180 here? 2 ones are 2 into 180 is 360. 180 minus, so half into this is half measure arc ADB. Now look here. 180, 180 cut. What remains? Minus angle ABC is minus half measure arc ADB. Minus minus cut. This is arc ADB. Finish. Please give me a thumbs up if you all understood. Please give me a thumbs up if you all understood.